Sin and mortality of humanity entered into the world with Adam and Eve's disobedience to the one commandment of God in paradise. Since that first original sin, all of their offspring have inherited a dispensation to sin because of the consequence of their death. Man was made to live forever, but inherited death at the fall of Adam. Thus, St. John Chrysostom teaches us that from Adam, the rest of mankind has inherited essentially mortality rather than sinfulness, sinfulness being merely a consequence of mortality. So, in the Orthodox Church, we understand that this inheritance of human death leads us to be capable of sin because of Adam's transgression. Each person bears the guilt of their own sins, not that of Adam, but we all sin. Yet, sin is not part of our created purpose, but rather the misuse of our free will. What is sin in particular? Sin, according to the Scriptures, the first epistle of John, is lawlessness and wrongdoing. To do wrong and to be unrighteous is to sin. In the Greek language, the word sin originally meant missing the mark. That is, moving in the wrong direction, toward the wrong aims and goals. It means choosing and going the wrong way of death and not the way of life. Thus, in the Orthodox tradition, sin is not considered to be a normal and natural part of human being and life. To be human and to be a sinner is contradictory. Rather, to be truly human is to be righteous, pure, truthful, and good. Spiritual life, in this sense, consists of only one thing: not to sin. Not to sin is to be like God and His Son, Jesus Christ. It is the goal of human life. Anything short of this perfection after baptism needs to be cleansed in the sacrament of confession in order to be reconciled to God. In what way do we sin or miss the mark of being Christ-like? When we break the commandments of God. These are listed in the Old Testament as basic guidelines on how to live with God and fellow man. The first commandment, I am thy Lord your God. You shall have no other gods before me. 2. You shall make for yourselves no false or graven images, no idols. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy. Honor your father and your mother. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness or lie. You shall not covet anyone or anything. In addition, there are many sinful behaviors, as St. John Cassian teaches, that lead to spiritual death. These are gluttony, fornication or lust, avarice, the love of money or materialism, anger, anxiety or despondency, vainglory or boastfulness, and pride.